Coming up, a rematch of Super Bowl 54. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. In Kansas City. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Bro, hold up. I need to change my settings. The vibration, I don't fuck with it. Game controls. Is it?
Entering settings screen, you have 28. Menu narration set to 100.
Right there. Are you changing your settings?
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And they're able to get this one.
Damn, I looked for how to play this. What the fuck?
Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get them going. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So here's a first and 10.
I don't like the button.
It's
It's like heavy, brother. This is your point experiencing.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Bro, let me change this quick.
Entering menu narration set to 100.
I think it will be it's off, so
Enter menu narration set to 100. Menu narration
I don't know how to
option
turn
is
it
set
off.
to off.
Fuck it. Alright. Okay, continue.
Something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber.
I forgot how to play. I don't know how to throw
There's no
it.
doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
But certainly as a fan,
I forgot how to play. That's
nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Okay.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, Is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
No!
That's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to...
Wait, how you switch players?
...their own 32-yard line.
Oh, your point experiencing network issues. Nigga, you have to take your PS5 don't stay here or something. Just say lagging. What happened?
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Arrowhead. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. At their own 27-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Downfield is caught by Brown. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Big play for KC. 32 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Yellow. Throwing is Mahomes. It'll be taken down rather swiftly.
You actually got that?
For a gain of just 3.
I thought I spared you.
quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The future Hall of
To grab his triangle, right?
Mahomes to Kelsey. One more time.
To grab his triangle, right? Yeah, but
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco.
well, the triangle is to like jump and grab it, right?
Following a gain of 6.
Then how the fuck you jump?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, because I know I was triangle.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. It'll be a 35-yard attempt.
Nigga!
He mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll be set up
No!
now.
Oh my god, I'm fucking... Fuck, I pressed the wrong play.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
Ready? Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
43. On 2nd down, Love completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Green Bay first down.
At the 45-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Love.
Oh,
Here down the field. His ball incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here we go. Set. Out of the shotgun. It's Love.
no! Oh, I forgot to press it too, bruh.
Is incomplete.
Ah.
Was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Here we go. Ken Black. Cut. That's going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to give a sharp
It's a fat ass nigga couldn't even do it. Oh, hell no.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does.
No
And the
way.
defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, KC.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult.
Forgot.
The intended target. be second down. Yellow. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's in. Rashi Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple of plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one. Up top for...
Dude, are you fuck?
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here we go. Black 40. A second down throw for Love. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Christian Love.
Damn, I'm fucking up.
And it's going to be fourth down. On fourth down, the Packers turned over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where
That's what I need to learn more than how it was.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15 yards through the air. And the Chiefs have a first down. First down. Mahomes. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And so great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Oh my god, dude, these just don't run like little fat ass.
Touchdown, AC. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. And Butker on for the extra point. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to 23-yard line. Ready, great. Love to throw it on first down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
Let's go. Black, 95.
On play action, Love. Down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Down. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Love to throw. It's incomplete. He did get the pass up, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
No!
In front, it is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And now, when you look at this, it's a fake. And he's going to be hit.
Bruh, I did not see where the play was.
They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes.
Ah!
Intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Throwing on second down, Love. He's going to dial up another.
Let's go.
That is caught. What a throw.
All right.
Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have
that's
time.
fucking
What
crazy.
a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Said I was feeling.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect.
It's a Hail Mary.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Quay Walker in for the sack. It's a loss of 9.
Nigga, I just know out of nowhere, bruh.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on the
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And get forward a few yards on the return.
Oh, hell no.
We'll take over.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Leo Chenal getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. So after 1, 13-6 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They are facing a 2nd and long.
Ready. Blue 32. Hut, hut.
Here's Love to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
Oh, I'm not gonna get
He knew in the
though.
back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ken Black.
Throwing now on 3rd and long.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Oh, look at this.
Nigga, oh my.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense, they were ready for it. They were
That's because I was
all
panicking.
over that one. And the failure to connect on the fake punt is going to lead to a turnover on downs. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Pacheco. Finding room to the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Here's Mahomes. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Yellow. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Yellow, yellow.
Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Ready.
Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Packers.
On the double. Let's go now. Set.
Go play action with Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. He's close to a 1st down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38.
Now, faking the give. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big gainer for Green Bay. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out out of the gun. Here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Ready. Move 32. Spot.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
22.
A second down throw for Love. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Going on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. They want to pick up that first down.
Now, how about this? It's a fake, and he's not going to get there. Big roll of the dice, trying the fake, but he stopped short of the first down, and it's a turnover on down.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one. Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come up.
That is caught. What a throw. Rasheed Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is his third touchdown of the end. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Down. 6 ready.
On first down, it's Love. Rolling right. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Set hut. Ready.
On second down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
time.
From the gun, it's Love. This one down the field, but it wind up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Chiefs make over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
What happened?
Yellow. On first down, it's Mahomes. Forced out left. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's
What happened? You hear me?
guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past
No,
the 40-yard
there's something
line.
happened.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
This one up top for
You work tomorrow too?
You know, it's hard to speculate. Like,
You work
sit
tomorrow?
Here, we try to just interpret and assume what's going on.
When do you have the other day off?
Minds of the coaches, but they seem
When
to
do you have
be
the other
a
day off?
little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Okay.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
moving left, and that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Mahomes on first down. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Yellow.
A give here to Pacheco. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. On the run to the right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage.
Alright, Fortnite then.
It's a friendly target for the quarterback in space.
You wanna play Fortnite?
We're able to convert.
You can warm up because I haven't, man.